Welcome back. It is early morning, about to be sunrise, and we have a big project ahead of us. We're going to be moving right along, hopefully at a fast pace. First, I have to recap what happened, and that was the quest for resin. And as you can see, I have 17 pieces. The day is July 6th. And I didn't go back and reharvest already found pieces. So I did a lot of exploring, and I wish it was all on camera, but it was like hours worth, and it was just too much. But I can recap real quick. So we found these three over here. One, two. Oh, those were the acacia. We found this one up here. And I put a day next to it. You see resin 6/6. I found it on June 6th because in 7 days I think it comes back. Then we found the two here in the acacia trees. We had three. My bet was to go up north because I figured we'd find more pine trees up north. So I did. Came around here. Nothing here. This is all walnut trees and birch. A couple of my theories were proven correct. I entered the Six Sands Desert, and this is limestone sand, so it is a true Six Sands Desert, which we aptly named. This is a very interesting ruins that I think it's worth exploring. Not yet, though. It looked pretty... I haven't seen anything like it, so I'd rather get really armored up before we go in there. But then I came to this big hill. And this was snow-capped when we first came through here. I said there's probably large trees on top, and there is. So the most coldest weather tree we can still find down here as long as you get to the right altitude. But this is a pine forest all along the edge of this. And I guess it's growing not on top, not really on bottom, but along the edge. So when I found a pine forest, I thought we got it. We got everything we need. And I did find 6, but it was only 6. I needed more. And you see, I got the day mark, June 9th, July 1st. Those were all on the 1st, that's on the 2nd. So then I came up here. I didn't want to go all the way up north at that point. I said, I'm not getting crazy. I will just harvest the ones we already found. By the way, this is olivine. And a stack of that is probably coming with us when we leave here, because that's what you need to... make the crematorium thing. I don't know. It's not a crematorium where you burn bodies, but it's that heavy furnace. So I circled around here and nothing. No acacia, no pine, nothing. All the way around here. Nothing. Cherry tree, nothing. All the way down here, nothing. Until I got to this kind of deserty area. Now, the pine trees grow on the sandy areas for some reason. So these were all pine. These are pine growing down here. Some of them along the edge here, as you can see. I got one there. That was actually 2 on one tree. That was huge. Another treasure hunter, because now we're going to find treasure hunters everywhere because we're not looking for them. So now there's 3 in our area. These are pine that are growing on the sand. Came down here. Now this area was very interesting. It kind of inspired me. So hopefully we find something like this on the equator, because I want to do like a desert build. So these were like those high cliffs, kind of like a mesa area. And in here, in these little these low points were acacia trees and like a bunch of hyenas. So it created like this really cool just atmosphere. So anyway, I was exploring them. Got one there. I think that was that it here. Another one over here. And then at that point, I think I had enough. And I was like, I got enough. That's it. I'm going back. It's time to start building. And I came all the way back. I just came back around here to the house. So that's how I ended up with 17 of these things. My new rule of thumb when playing Vintage Story: whenever you see resin, collect it. Just collect it, because you're gonna need it. And if you wait till you need it to go looking for it, well, that's kind of like wait until you got to go to build a toilet bowl. You know what I mean? Just collect it. When you got a stack of it, then you could stop collecting it. Because that was annoying. I wasted a lot of time just running around looking for this stuff. But anyway, that's done. Let's take a look at the crops. As you can see, no, let's not look at the crops yet. How's the leather doing? Okay, so let's fix this leather up real quick. Get the wheat tan in. Drop this in here. Okay, here we go. As you can see, the crops, all of my cabbage has not made it. It was too hot for the cabbage, but I do believe I get the seed back at least, yeah. So, no cabbage right now. If I really want cabbage, I could probably go up there and plant it up there. It's probably going to be significantly cooler. And it would grow, but I guess no cabbage. Which is fine. We got a couple other things we could throw on the ground here. This stuff is doing alright. This is stunted, but that's fine. It's still going to give me plenty. But we are not going to worry about the farm today, at least right now. And if you look in here, I was breaking things all along the way. I got a honeycomb. Oh, some of these cactus. I might make some flower pots and throw them in there to decorate the place. Silver torch and some barrel cactus. The bee nades. Got 3 of them. These are all from ruins, breaking those pots in the ruins. I was collecting amaranth seeds and a lot of sunflower. Where are they? Where are my sunflower? Here you are. A lot of sunflower. So I might plant those. I'm really not going to bore you with the farming stuff. I'll probably just expand that on my own and plant it. I really want to get rolling because I really want this series to get rolling here. I think we used a lot of time to build the house, which is awesome. I love this house, and we really made ourselves comfortable here, but we have a mission, and we have a lot of work ahead of us, so let's get busy. All right, so I'm gonna build a windmill. I've never done this before. As I stated before, I do play this game a lot, but I usually stop once I hit iron, and I kind of just move on. You know, I start a new world because starting over is always fun. It's usually because you know, you get stuck not finding a resource. Like bauxite is always freaking hard to find, or something. It's always something. I'm like, all right, you know what? I'm just gonna start over. So I'm very good at getting to iron. Anything past iron, the automation I've never done before, so this is a first. But I did kind of map my little windmill out here. It's going to be pretty simple. I'm not trying to reinvent the wheel. I just want to get the thing up so we could get a automatic hammer going and kind of help me out, pounding out some iron so we can get some iron armor. And then that's what we're going to need. Go exploring and to leave here. So, yeah, the way this hill sits, I want it to line up in a certain area. That's why it's like that. This is going to be my base. But the way this hill sits, this is obviously all open. So we're just going to do a lot of moving earth here, because this is all going to get dug out anyway. And I'm just going to use this dirt to fill in all here and kind of making it. Just fill that in. It should be fine. So, first wall I'm going to do, and I'm definitely going to need more of this stuff. Alright, so I got that one there, I got that one there. I'm not filling them in because I need a lot of bricks. I'm going to need more bricks and I need more clay also. I just ran out of clay making all these. Now, bear with me here because this is not going to make sense at first until you start seeing the bigger picture. So This is gonna go like this. All right, I had to reset the base a little bit. Basically, these were out one too far on each side, so I brought it back in, and I just made the granite wall the same over here. All right. Now, what we're gonna do is we're gonna do this. I might have to end up using dirt to fill in if I don't even have enough to make a frame. Maybe I'm starting to think this is... it's not complicated. It's just a little bit more of a design instead of... it's just a little bit of a design instead of just a straight up tower. I think I should be able to connect these. I hope I have enough cobblestone to at least just make the frames. There's gonna be a lot of collecting stone to fill in. All right, the next part. All right, I actually readjusted the base again because one of them was too long. The andesite was too long out. It had to be 11, not 12. Okay, we made it to daylight here, and I gotta say this is way harder to build without having the bricks to just keep filling it in, because I'm limited on my bricks, so I'm only building a frame. And that is what's taking a long time. Now, I've never built a wind tower before. I think this is what I need. I don't know for sure, but I'm just building something here with a one block opening, and hopefully that's all you need to get this this thing going. All right, after you get another readjustment, I think this is how it was supposed to be. It's still, probably to you, looks like a complete mess, and I really can't get a good view on it until I really terraform all this. But, okay, so imagine this. The granite blocks are going to be filled in, I'm not going to give granite blocks are filled in on this side and on the opposite side. The andesite blocks are filled in on this side and on the opposite side. From here, I'm just gonna have to come down a little bit. The base is gonna be here somewhere. I don't know what level. And it's going to, I lined it up so the middle is that one right there. The middle is going to be right here. Now this is gonna go right into our workshop. Right, yeah, lined it up like that. Okay, so that's gonna be the ground level. So this is going to be level. I'm going to have to fill all this in. It's going to be a lot of resource collecting, but nothing complicated. And you're going to come in right here. All right, this is all going to be cleared out. The windmill is going to be up there, right in the middle. And the crank will come down here operating the hammer, so I could just walk. It is kind of a far walk. I would have rathered it be like right here, but it is what it is. I don't know, this hill was over here, so I was like, yeah, let's just put it on a hill because it looks, a windmill on a hill just looks better. And I don't know how it would have looked right here because my house is up high and this is low. I would have to really do some filling in. But anyway, it is what it is. We're just going to walk over here, use the hammer. I now need to get a lot of blocks to fill this in. Alright, I know it looks confusing and all. That I'm going to have to do on my off time. I knew I wasn't going to have enough. I didn't even have enough clay to make the stone that I have on me. That might extend out one more. I don't know if it looks like it's kind of brushing up against this. I don't know. I never built a windmill before, so this is all new to me. But that's it. That's my tower. All right. I used the rest of the blocks I had to fill it in, so you could kind of get where I'm going with this. I could only do half of like one side with the granite and half of this side with the andesite. So now you can kind of see what it's going to look like as a finished product when everything is filled in. Yeah, just like that. That gives you a good sense of what it's going to look like. And the windmill will be facing that way. And I guess if I need another one, I could always put it on the other side, but I don't know, because I don't know how this stuff works. Never done it before. Alright, we wasted a lot of time, not wasted, but spent a lot of time building that. I am about to get hungry. And we need to work on something else. We're now going to spend some time building at least the hammer and maybe some parts. Just in the nick of time. Alright, this thing is all ready to go. So let's get this ready to go. Okay, so we're going to need 2. Alright, we got the hammer. I made another one of these just to keep stuff warm. Alright, now believe we just have to do this. And we don't have any, of course. Okay, we got the hammer. Now we could build the base real quick. I think I have everything. I need the chisel. I think we're done with this stuff. Chisel. Okay, hammer. Okay, we got that, and we need to make some axles, which is simple enough. I think I have everything. Okay, I got the fat. The axle should go like this. Chisel. I don't know if it needs a certain type of wood. And then that. Okay, we don't. Okay, now that we have the axle, we can make the other part of the base. That's gonna go like this. There goes a lot of resin. Actually, I'm gonna need more of these. That. Okay. There are more pieces. I think that's it. All right. I think that's going to do it for today. I'm going to collect a lot more pieces. I actually got to do a lot of terraforming over here. Kind of make more of this make sense to clear out in there, fill in that hole that was over there, and have a walkway going over there. I obviously have a lot of collecting of andesite and granite to do, and more clay. But we are good for today. I think we made good progress. We got the foundation laid. We got this hammer is made now. There are a lot more pieces we need. We might end up needing more resin, but some of them should be starting to respawn already. And I think that's it. I think next time we're gonna have a lot of progress made. Alright, one last thing I wanted to mention. Last episode, I did make the 3 leather bags and I didn't equip them on camera. I know that's kind of a satisfying thing, but we still have one more to make to fill in this last hole, so I'll definitely do that on camera. Alright, I hope you guys enjoyed, and I will see you next time. Later.